Embrace the future. No, I'm not. What's going on, everybody? Hit that subscribe and let's get into it. All right, so look, they dropped the trailer for Peacemaker Season 2. And here we can see that they're putting, and keep this in mind, Superman is not even out, and they're already trying to praise it like if it's the biggest thing. From the director of Superman and Guardians of the Galaxy. Once again, they had to throw in that credit for Marvel, right? Because this is what DC has become. A fucking joke. That's exactly what this company has become. And I'm glad, because every time their stocks keep going lower and lower. And you have all these James Gunn shows coming out and simping and saying that, oh, they're eating good and they're getting this and they're getting that. Enjoy your little wave of fame and those 5 minutes that you have. Because Superman is not going to save you come July. We already know that Superman is going to tank at the box office. And some of you might be asking yourselves, well, how are you so sure about that? Because we could see all the promotions and we could see all the shitty advertisements. Let's look at some if you haven't seen it. Here we have with Dairy Queen that they're going to be putting out for the summer for Superman. You know, here they're doing again the same like they did with the Batman with the pizza ads. Remember that? And that still didn't save the Batman at the box office. And now they're using for a limited time, you know, this whole promotion with ice cream because it's the summer, it's hot, and they think that you have a Dairy Queen in every corner, right? You know how rare it is to find a Dairy Queen? Those things are scattered. Nothing is saving this company. Look at the toys, look at the merchandise, look at everything that they're doing. And of course, we have this sellout, Mike DeLuca, saying, oh, that they're, you know, getting ready to do some heavy promotion and everything. Look, seriously, how are you going to do some heavy promotion when your movie's literally right around the corner? It's too late. It's too late to do the marketing for this movie. Nothing, absolutely nothing is saving this company. WB is in the shithole, and it's not going to get out anytime soon. The only way that they can get out is by them bringing in Zack Snyder, restoring the Snyderverse, releasing the Ayer cut, and that's it. Because everything else has not been working. It hasn't worked under the Hamadaverse. It hasn't worked with James Gunn and Peter Safran. And talking about that, look at this bar graph. Look at this. Numbers don't lie. Under the Snyderverse, look at how much money and profit they were making. This is what the fake DC fans don't like to see and don't like to hear. This right here, I'm calling it how it is. Under the Snyderverse, it was a success. Look at those high numbers. And then entering the Hamadaverse, look at where they're at right now. And then after that is where we are currently under James Gunn and Peter Safran. And look at where they're at. Nothing is working after Zack Snyder. What has made money with James Gunn? Absolutely nothing. And of course, they're gonna fake all these reviews and say, oh, you know, it's the most watched, it's the most streamed, and it's the #1 movie. Look, not even Minecraft is saving WB. Barbie couldn't save WB. And you think that Superman is going to save them? How? Because it's Superman? Nobody gives two shits about this movie, honestly. Everybody's going to be watching Jurassic World Rebirth. They're going to be skipping Superman because not enough people are going to go out and support it. And the few that do go out to see Superman won't be enough to save it. And they're going to be watching Fantastic Four. That's telling you everything and what's to come this summer. The box office is going to kick off, and it's going to be strong with Jurassic World Rebirth. And it's also going to be strong with Fantastic Four. It's not going to be the same for Superman. And again, WB with DC trying to use the credit, James Gunn, director of Guardians of the Galaxy. They just love throwing that Marvel credit in there, right? This is where they're at. As always, drop your comments, hit that subscribe, and until next time.